what is that? What's the difference between playing to win and playing like you want to go to the NBA?
I don't even think about the NBA. I think when people play like they already made it, they don't play as hard as they could possibly play. They just think like everybody's supposed to respect them. You don't have to play defense, stuff like that. I mean, I play to win each play, each possession. I hate losing, so I'm not even worried about the NBA. I'm worried about this season and these guys helping them out, become the best player they can be, and just making sure I look as best as I can.
You just got here, but you're aware that it's been a few years since this program's really succeeded in the NCAA tournament. Is that something you or the other players think about? Is it any extra motivation?
I don't think we're worried about that right now. We're just worried about, like I said, coming to the practice each and every day, taking it day by day, and just being the best team we can be that day. And if we do that, I think everything else is going to take care of itself.
How's the adjustment been from moving so far away from home and adjusting to Seattle?
Oh man, it's not hard for me because I've been traveling all my life and just all the long trips. Like I got blessed enough to go to Chile and stuff like that, and we went to Australia this year. So the only difference is I don't get to see my mom every night I come home. So just being able to FaceTime her with the technology that we have, it's been kind of easier. So it's just been a blessing to come this far and still be able to do what I love. So.
I know you're used to answering questions all the time, but when a mob like this comes on you and all your teammates are back there, is any part of you embarrassed? Like, hey, I talk to them too, or?
Oh no, I don't feel embarrassed. Like I said, I'm used to it. It's just overwhelming. It just shows me that I'm working hard, and I think you have an interest in me and my teammates too. So.
Okay, what's your biggest source of pride as a point guard? What do you take the most pride in?
Making sure we stay together as a team, getting the bucket each time down. So I think that's the biggest thing, just making the right play. So that's what I would say.
Coach Romer said you're the best shot blocking point guard he's ever seen. Yeah. Is there something special about that for you, or is it just a matter of effort? Or
I think it's a pride thing with me. I never want to give up any layups, either jump shots. But some guards like nowadays, when they get a breakaway, people just put their heads down and say, "Oh man, I'll chase you down and try to block it each and every time." So. I mean, I might get dunked on a couple times, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about making the play.
Do you remember your first meeting with Coach Romer?
Yes, I do. I mean, one of the first at my high school where he came to see me play in open gym, and from that day on, I just loved him. So.
What was it about him?
Just the way he talked to me, the way he showed that he cared. He really told me about things I needed to work on, and things he see that I'd done that day that. I did good and bad, so I think that was a good thing. Not just coming to me talking about how he wanted to recruit me, just telling me things to become a better person and man.
Did you know he played in the league?
Yes, I actually did. I used to watch highlights of like a lot of old players, and I remember seeing them and how athletic he was. So
yeah,
that's good.
You got to see Coach Romer when he was recruiting you, and then he's a little bit different out when he's coaching you. Were you surprised?
It's not a lot different because he's always gonna keep it honest and tell me the truth. So it just now that I'm here for him, he's always gonna be on my side, and it's a lot of fun. He gets on me a lot, which I think is good, even though sometimes I might get mad or might not be happy. So.
Being out in D.C., do you remember your first impressions when you saw an offer from Washington and what that meant?
I think I was happy it was an offer, and back then they were one of my first big offers, so I was just happy, and it just made me want to keep working. So as soon as I got that, it just made me keep working, and I kept working hard, and just more offers came in.
Is there one part of your game that you take a particular amount of pride in, whether it's playmaking, passing, playing defense, rebounding, that you say, all right, that's my favorite part, that's what I do best?
I think trying to be the best player on the court and make other people realize it, and that's not only like scoring, that's all aspects, assists. So I just try to do whatever I have to do to show people that I'm the best player on the court, no matter where I'm at, if I'm in the rec or with the best players in the country. So.
A lot of people call you a combo guard, and a lot of the recruiting people were calling you a shooting guard. But when did you really first start seeing yourself as a true point guard?
I still think now that I'm not a true point guard because me and David, Chris, translate from point guard and stuff like that. So I think I'm just a guard. I don't really have no name. I can play the 1, 2, or 3. But I really started noticing that I can really be good at the 1 when I just saw like I had a lot of mismatches at the 1 position. I could pass the ball and I can bring it up and break defenses. Even like when some of my teammates back in when I was younger like couldn't do it and I could do it. So I realized it.
Since you got here and you guys started practicing and you went on the Australia tour and everything, has this been what you thought it would this program, the just kind of the day to day and the talent you have here and everything?
It's been even better. I didn't expect it to be as good as this. I mean, I expected it to be good, but just coming here and see how well we get along together, even the coaches and the players, and how we come every day and competing. I mean, we're friends off the court, but as soon as we step on the court, it seems like we hate each other because we're going at it so much. But it's just fun. So.
Is there anything in particular that surprised you in a good way?
I didn't think people were gonna be this friendly out here. I think people were just like back home. I mean, people going their own way, don't say hello to you, but out here it's just like everybody loves each other. They go for all the sports out here, so I think that's a good thing.
Is it kind of unique with the pros and the college players, kind of the Seattle basketball community, or is it like that where you're from?
I think out here it's just a little different. We don't really have a lot of pros coming back. I mean, out here we see pros almost every day, not only in our sports and volleyball, everything. So it's good to see that they come back and just show love to the school, and I think that shows why the school loves each other. So
On a few of your trips last year, when you were able to be here for the games, what do you kind of take away from what the environment can be like at a big Husky game, heck at?
Oh man, it's been crazy. I came here to Arizona game. I think that's one of the biggest games here, and I came here and just realized wow, this place is gonna go for you when you're doing the right things, even when you're not. But I think the fans here are very supportive, so that's a good thing.
Mark, this was a quick turnaround, right? Like, weren't you just out here for like a day for that game?
Yeah, I came out here one day and went back the next. So I think the game was either a Friday or Saturday. Came out here that morning, came to the game and left the next day. So.
Didn't you play a little bit afterwards?
Yeah, I shot on the court with Coach Will's son, shooting around with him, just playing a little one. I mean, whenever I'm in the gym, I want to play. Especially after seeing the guys play, wishing I was out there. They took a tough loss, but they fought, so that's all that mattered.
When you chose Washington, who did you tell at first? Which coach? Was it Coach Chilios, Coach Romar? Do you remember their reaction?
I think when I first said I was coming here, it was probably Coach Rowe, and he was super excited. I mean, I told him I still had to talk it over with my parents and stuff. It was a good feeling I was coming here, and I went home and talked to my mom and them, and I finally made a call to all the coaches. I mean, just Coach Rowe, and then all the other coaches were surprised when I committed on ESPN.
Where'd you get your shoes?
Huh?
Where'd you get your shoes?
I got them made. I paid for them to get customized. There's some pretty nice ones. So I mean, a lot of people say they like them. They're one of my favorites. So
When you say your motivation is to not only be the best player on the court, but make people realize it, what if you play a game, just have an off day, and you're not the best player on the court? How do you feel afterwards?
I just look at the game. I really don't get down on myself because I can hurt you as a player. I just look at what I could have done, and I just ask either the coaches or I'll watch film and just see if it's something I could have did better. I mean, I'm not gonna have a great game every day, but if I know something's not going one way, I got to do something else to help the team win. And as long as the team won, I'm happy. So if the team lost and I didn't play my best, I have to really go look and see what I did and just bounce back the next game.
You've got a lot of things going for you, obviously, but I don't think any of us have ever seen a picture of you smiling.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
That's common. I mean, it doesn't mean that I'm not happy. I stopped smiling like 8 years old. I mean, I just never smiled. And I really, when I got my braces, I never smiled. I didn't feel comfortable, and I just forgot how to smile. But now that I'm getting back used to it, I start smiling a lot more. You're gonna start seeing a lot.
We're gonna see even a picture.
Yeah, so you're gonna see a couple. I mean, I'm laughing and joking, but sometimes, I mean, it's just my personality. So.
How's life changed since school started?
Oh man, it's just more busy. I don't have much free time. It's usually just on the court, doing homework and stuff like that. But it's just been good seeing a lot of people on campus, meeting new people.
When you were shooting around on the court after the Arizona game, after the place had been so packed, was it easy to visualize playing in front of a crowd like that?
Oh man, I always picture myself playing in front of a crowd. Even when I'm in the gym by myself, I just do moves and look in the crowd, start yelling and stuff like that. I mean, it just the way I am. I always want to think like people in the crowd. I mean, when I'm in a game, I don't really pay attention to it, but it's just a creative mindset I have.
So, Markelle, are you already starting to get an impression of what the identity of this team is going to be like this fall?
I think we're going on the right path. I don't really have a picture. I think that the way we've been coming in practice every day, working hard, going after it, I think we got a good future.
And it seems like the kind of Coach Romar said the up-tempo style, aggressive style, that was one of the reasons you wanted to come to Washington.
Yeah, this school, they're known for getting up and down, and this year we've been running a lot, getting up and down, so I think we're going to be a pretty fast team this year.
Couple more guys.